Big Whisker Revival 9 over there in Cincinnati adjacent Newport, Kentucky. Mr. Taxi Phil, what's up, my friend?
What's up? So my favorite people in the world and Scott.
Yes.
All right.
I made the list this time. Sweet.
Man,
I tell you what, that's like a hell of an event. I've been watching them guys. I'm about to make it down to Central Texas. That sounds fantastic.
It really is a very, very cool beard competition. It's not like any other event. Like I said, it's definitely like a flea market with beard competition.
That's it. I mean, you got to go to a flea market, dude. That's gonna be one of the best things in the world.
It's an all-day event. There's so much going on.
Even when you say it's an all-day event, that kind of sounds a little off-putting, but it's like you can literally stay busy the whole entire day.
That sounds great. Like I said, I'm gonna make it down there. You know, the only problem is it'll be a week after hours, and that's also like during the Monster Ball and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. I'll make it down there. Guaranteed.
One day you'll make it down there. So most importantly, let's hear about your event, Taxi Phil. This is the 9th one, and you're back at your regular place. You're going to be
We're back at the same venue as always. But before we do any of that,
there's
something I ask a favor of you two.
Okay, let's hear
it. If you guys happen to see any of them representatives from Honest Amish, I want you to thank them, not on just behalf of the Barons, on behalf of me, but the entire bearding community for the work and the love they give to this community. The things that they support everything. I just want to, if you see those guys out there with your travel, I know you travel a lot.
A little bit, yeah. I've been out and about a little.
But the whole bearding community is we owe you honor, dude. You all do fantastic work. We really appreciate it.
Well, we're just happy to be in a position that we can help, and I'm just doing what I can with what I've been given, my friend. And I just want to see this whole community get bigger and better and keep, doing good stuff. So
it's changed so much from when we first started. It's great. But anyway, the Big Whisker Revival is next Saturday. Friday night we have the meet and greet at it's a new spot.
Okay.
At the Wooden Cask. It's in Newport on York Street. It's a couple of blocks from the venue. It's a brewery, but they also have a full bar. So it's going to be a great day. They got good food and things, plenty of parking. But the Big Whisker, man, my house right now, I can't get into my garage because there's so many raffle baskets. We have now moved into my living room. We have baskets on my back porch. Right now, I think we're at 73 right now.
Okay.
And that's not counting what's going to show up when we get there.
And a bunch will show up.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes. Everybody brings them strong. And we changed the tubs of fun to the basket of booze.
Okay.
Because we're doing big whisker baskets this time. And it's a challenge between us and the Barracks Project, with the charity that we support. And it's who can bring the most bottles. And we raffle them. We auction them off and stuff. It's a great time. We got 15 different categories.
How many of those alcohol baskets did y'all make last year? Just 2?
Last year we had 6 tubs full.
Yeah, wow. I thought there was a ton.
Yeah, we had 100-something bottles.
And someone won 2.
Yes,
I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, one of the guys with the Barracks Project, he won 2 of them.
And there was like 10, 15 bottles in each thing.
At least. It's a lot of booze and wine.
So tell us about the Barracks Project again for all of those. You've been on the show multiple times talking about this and that, but for all the people that might be new watching tonight, tell us a little bit how you got involved with them and what they do.
A couple of our members knew these folks growing up with them and stuff. They got this charity together. Her husband was in the military. When he got out, they saw there was nobody helping anybody, and they weren't really working with the people on the street. So what they did is they started this group, and they helped veterans before they hit the streets. And they try to educate them on their benefits and on job possibilities and things. They help them how to do interviews. They make sure that, they got the proper clothes and stuff. A lot of guys, when they get out, they have no idea what skills they have. They don't realize that, I was a rear machine gunner. I was an infantry. Dude, you move people. You know what you're doing. And most employers love that, that these guys have come around. And so they help them do that. And they've also got some houses donated to them. They've been rehabbed, and they put families up in them. And that family doesn't pay anything. until they get back on their feet and they get going again. And 90% of the time, once they get back on their feet, they help. They help the next group that comes through.
Exactly. They were just be given this opportunity. Might as well pass on the love. So
yes,
I love that.
We've got a few companies here in town that have contacted us, or us and them, mainly them, is send them to us. We'll hire them. We'll talk. We'll give them a chance. They had to be honorably discharged and want help. That's the amazing thing. They got the want help, and these guys work great. And there's 100% volunteers. They don't get a penny. And they're great. I mean, last weekend we went to a car show. They helped them. Every weekend they're doing something somewhere. It's just beautiful.
Do you help out this group outside of your beer competition? Do you all
yes,
work
sir.
with
We
them?
a couple of the houses we got guys that go cut grass.
Cool.
They help rehab some of them. I have no skills.
Taxi Phil, you could take them ice cream cones.
Yeah,
I'm pretty much pretty good. The guy here going, good job, guys. You should move that and move that.
Hey, that's an important role, Taxi Phil.
Somebody's got to have the radio and the clipboard.
And you're the radio clipboard guy for sure.
I am.
And ice cream delivery.
Out and do things with them that way. We do other events with them. They're just fantastic people. They're just down to earth, great people who really care. And that's they care.
They obviously care if they're doing all this amazing work.
What she saw is when he got out is that it's kind of a different now. Before you get out, they help you with your benefits and you have classes you go to and things.
Mm-hmm.
When we got out, they told you get the hell out. We'll see you.
That was it.
They help a lot of the people show them what their benefits are, because there's a lot of benefits for veterans people don't realize they have. Hell, I didn't know I could use the VA until about 20 years ago. I had no clue.
So because they didn't tell you, there's like, all right, go figure it out.
You're done. Have a good day.
So besides your amazing raffles and your super great charity, are y'all doing anything different this year than years past?
Kids category.
Heck yeah.
We've never had a family affair, never been a kids category before. I think it's going to be really great. I think it's going to bring more people in. It's the very first category, and we will be rewarding the prizes, the trophies and stuff right after it, instead of waiting till the end. That way, somebody wants to, grandmas and grandpas might come and get the kids if they need to. They're getting tired or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, I'm a grumpy old man, as we all know. It's not a T-ball competition. You have 3 winners. You have first, second, and third.
There you go.
Each kid will receive something, but you have first, second, and third.
A new car? I can't believe this.
What's that? I'm grumpy?
A new car.
No, a new car.
A new car.
Yeah,
that's
for the
what you're
kids.
giving away.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, they all get a new Lamborghini.
Wow.
So what changed to allow the kids category this year?
Seeing other competitions do it, and getting requests. People asking, "Hey, can we bring our kids? Can we?" And as you know, in this area, we have a lot of young Whiskerinas that are strong, man.
Yeah,
they're strong. That they'll be important. They'll be with the adults. But they couldn't come and play. And it's just you got to get everybody involved that you can. And in order to build this community, we have to start young.
Yeah,
we have to get them involved at a young age and get them going. And I got 5 grandkids. They're like, "Can we go? Can we go?" I'm like, "No." Now it's like, "Okay, come on." But because I ain't got time for you. I'm busy.
Because in years past, the kids couldn't even enter, right?
No, sir.
Like come inside because it was
no, sir. It was a 21 over venue. But we've been there long enough that now Morella knows us, the owner, and she's like, "Dude, whatever you want to do, man."
Nice.
We got you.
That's
they have other events like that, but it's it's for them it's a hassle with security and checking IDs and this and that. But she's like, "Bill, we know who you are. You guys," and she knows the bearded community now. And once you know this community, things change.
Yeah, and you've developed that relationship, so that definitely helped all this come together. And I'm sure you get a lot of little perks with the venue that a band that just comes there once.
There you go.
They don't get. So
no, sir. No, sir. We have the whole building.
Oh, so you get. What are you doing on the other side then?
The other side, back with the main bar, the bar back there, we have 2 different bars. That side back there is guitars for vets.
Okay.
They're playing music the entire night. And what they do is it's part of a therapy program for PSTD. And they teach these guys how to play the guitar. And Sonny Mormon, who's a blues king in this area, and he's one of the guys that teaches the lessons and things. So they'll be playing all night back there. They start at 6 o'clock. The registration will be back there. And also we'll have a kids craft area for beards and stuff set up for them. So a lot of kids, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Then they get there and go, okay, I'm going to do it. So they have
there's going to be a craft table for them.
Yeah, they got a table stuff ready for them to go.
And then are you going to have some of the Whiskerinas there helping the kids construct beards, or is it just
Stu Timmer's running the thing, and anybody that wants to help, come and knock themselves out.
That's cool.
And Stu does a great job. She's a craft person. I mean, she loves doing that kind of stuff. Then the upstairs, there's a green room up there for everybody can get ready. Especially for Whiskerinas and the freestyle guys, because you can do as many categories as you want.
Yeah, that's something that's kind of a lot of events don't do that, but you not only do you all allow multiple people to compete, you kind of advocate for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What we do is we set up with the all the style categories first, and then what we'll do is go from long beard to short beard, and then under the goatees and the chops and the whalers and stuff. The time that I did 9 of them, I did that in Fort Wayne, and the only thing I can't do, period, is whaler.
Well, yeah, you'll never do that, but you did go into the most prestigious category that night.
I did. I went for chops.
No.
No, I did goatee that night. I did goatee that night. I wanted to be like Scott over here.
I mean, that's smart. Y'all are both pretty much the same age, so
yeah. He's right about my age over here. He just looks as old as me. That's the only difference.
I feel like
as young as him.
I was just about to ask you a question. I forgot.
I saw Scott thinking. I saw smoke coming up his ears.
Yeah, that too. What's your age bracket for the kids category? I mean, what's too old? 21, 18, 15,
16. Right. Most of the young ladies at that age, they don't want to play with the kids.
That makes sense.
They know what they're doing. Some of the young ladies, they've already been doing this for a while, and they're like, can I go up? Yes, you can. If they want to be 9 and go up, they can do that.
So you'll allow a kid to go in a Whisker category if that's what they want.
They want to do.
Let them do it.
But they're going to be judged just like the ladies.
Right.
It's not going to be like, oh, she's so cute thing. No, they can just like the ladies get judged. It's $20 to get in the door, $10 under 16.
Okay.
And after that, it's $5 per category.
What time is doors?
The doors open at 4:30.
Okay.
We're going earlier this year because of the kids. So the competition starts as we say 6-ish.
6-ish. Yeah. So doors 4:30, comp 6-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Funk plays from 4:45 to 5:45, and then we'll do the introduction. You know how we always bring all the veterans up and stuff like that. We'll do all that, then we'll get started with the kids, and we'll move right along. I try to move the show pretty quickly, because I don't want to be there all night. I'm getting old.
My sister, she should go there. You're right up the road. You could go to Newport, Kentucky, and go check out Taxi Phil's event. It's
you know where we are?
Yeah.
And people, we'll hand them the flyers, and they'll say, well, it says Newport, Kentucky, and you're from Cincinnati. Dude, look at the map.
Yeah, you could see Cincinnati from Newport.
It's 3 blocks and a bridge.
It's right there.
From the venue. It's Northern Kentucky, Greater Cincinnati. We're all together there. And Scott, when you start talking like Aaron, let me tell you something here, fella.
Yep.
There's a difference between talking like you're from Kentucky and like you're talking from Texas.
I know that.
Big difference.
I get reprimanded all the time down here about that. You're like, you don't sound like you're from Texas.
No.
I know that. I'm
Yeah,
not
you're
trying to
from-
sound like I'm from
no.
Texas.
Kentucky, Tennessee, they talk real fast. They say, "Hey, fellas, we'll get something to eat." You know, I'm hungry, man. But
I'll
down
have to
in
work
Texas,
on
you got to
that.
slow it way down.
See, Tara, you should go. This is a great networking event for you.
Come on.
Yeah, so
Come on.
you've lived in that area for a long time, Taxi. Have you ever heard of the 400-mile sale that runs 6880 or 68?
Oh, the yard sale?
Kentucky? Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister, she runs that whole thing.
Oh, really?
Now. Yeah.
Well, she needs to come on because Sue Timmer's in it every year. One of our girls. She's handling the kids thing, and yeah, she's a flea market freak and a yard sale nut.
Phil's married. He's not
7th.
interested on going on any dates. Sorry.
Oh yeah, she was looking for dates, Taxi Phil.
Well, there'll be dates there.
Yeah, so
and raisins, like smaller dates.
There it is, October 7th.
It's right there, Tara. October 7th.
Is that a cool picture or what?
I love it. I love this picture.
Bearded Flamingo. Carrie did that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be on the mugs for the judges. That is beautiful. You know, we got live auctions. We have a huge bingo sign did up, a nice big wooden sign. I don't know if you saw the boot that Jason Kiley did.
Are you going to auction off the broken boot?
Well, that would be a bad idea.
I would bid on the broken boot all day
I got
long.
2 of them. You know, yeah, look at that thing.
That is absolutely like I was looking at that and I'm like, that is a coffee mug or a mug in general, but
yeah,
if that does not look like a white cowboy boot, like it is beautiful.
Yeah, and, you know, he does it for a lot of different events. You know, Jason, I mean, he's fantastic. One-eyed cat, you can't beat them guys.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But actually, I got here. I can probably reach it right here. Here's the broken ones.
Oh, wow.
I had to keep them until he got the insurance claim. You know,
glad he insured that for $250,000.
I would have.
Yeah, right.
There's the other one.
They both broke.
Yeah, but now here's the thing: is the Beard Baron of the Year award was in there also. It didn't break.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, because he can't. He told me he always has an extra boot. Because when you ship ceramic, you know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
You know.
So that was the replacement one that broke as well?
No. He sent me 2.
He sent 2.
Well, one's for me because I'm, kind of special.
Yeah.
Understand.
Where I'm from, I'm kind of special. Kind of a big thing. But anyway, he broke both of them. But the other one did not break, which is fantastic. Because that way we can give the Beard Baron of the Year award to one of our members.
Good.
We do that every year, and he makes them every year. And I mean, everybody knows One-Eyed Cat. I hope they know One-Eyed Cat. If you don't, check out One-Eyed Cat. He's on. Was it SB that he's on?
Yeah, he's got an Etsy page, and I think he's got a full website as well.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he does fantastic stuff. He's a Beard Baron.
Important question right here: USPS or UPS?
What do you think?
If it got broke, I'd say the post office.
There you go. And the box.
Sorry, Don Shay.
The box
I was hoping it was UPS.
the box we got was a new box with the old label taped to it. I'm like, something's not right, boys and girls. So I started taking pictures right away. As I opened it up, there's a screwed up box, and this box was just tore up. There's no way they didn't know.
So the box, so they just put the old busted box inside of this box.
Yes. And each of these was wrapped in bubble wrap, like that thick in bubble wrap. I mean, it took me minutes to unwrap all the bubble wrap. And I could just hear it rattling. This ain't good.
It's like, this is not Legos.
No, this ain't good. And I mean, all the pieces were inside the boot. I'm like, oh, they knew. They knew.
100% they knew.
So, but I mean, I sent him all the pictures, and they've already sent him up. They've already sent him a claim. So yeah, we got you. No worries.
They knew. They're like, yeah
they did. They knew the day they got it. They screwed it up somewhere.
One time I ordered a figurine from England, and it was a little baby Yoda. It was probably like that tall. And
I remember this.
It showed up in a flat envelope in a bag with a sorry sticker on it. Essentially a "We're sorry" sticker from USPS, but it was flat. and it was not like it got ran over.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, this box got eaten by a machine somewhere. You know, I mean, it was just ripped up. I mean, he's already shipped a new one. You know, dude, you ain't got to apologize now. You didn't do it.
Well, I mean,
maybe he did.
I heard that the boot did go through Sioux Falls USPS before it went to Cincinnati. So it actually probably was Don Shea's fault.
Yeah, I mean, me and him spoke about this when we were in Sioux Falls, and our system's not real good down here. But you know, it's what it is. You know, but it's gotten better. And I mean, I don't understand. You can take an envelope and put a stamp on it. What is it? 30 cents, 40 cents? I don't know what the hell it is. And throw it in the box. You know, and 4 days later, somebody in Spokane, Washington, at their house is opening up this letter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, thank you. And you're going to bitch about 40, 50 cents? You know, it's a great thing. But, yeah, they just happen to screw this one up. Most of the time, it's all pretty good.
Well, I mean, shipping ceramics is pretty
I'm sure I'm not the first one that
anyway.
had shit broken.
There's no way. I'm sure this is a very common thing, and he's used to dealing with it. So
you know.
So, but are you going to get new boots before?
Yeah, you already got it. It's on its way.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's on its way. So we're going to auction that off. That's going to be one of the live auction items. Jacked Up Leather has made a fantastic wallet with our logo and stuff on, you know, the dude and all that big Whisker guy and stuff. Beautiful. It's going to be on the auction table. We're going to try to keep it just a few auction items. You know, because you get too many, it doesn't work real well.
Yeah.
And back to the Barracks project.
There's Jacked Up Leatherworks right there.
Yeah, they jam, dude. They're coming. They're going to be there. They're going to be at the event.
Cool.
You know, they're coming down this year. We tried talking to the other guys you were just with, Big Papa and them, is try to find a local charity that the few $10,000 helps, and you can watch what it does.
Absolutely. I mean, we've talked about that on the show a bunch. Like makes sense to work with a smaller charity.
It does. I mean, you know, God bless the American Cancer Society.
Yeah.
You know, they're fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're now going through the kidney donation societies and stuff. They're huge. They're beautiful. But $10,000 to them is like, okay, thank you. You know, all right, cool, thank you.
I would rather give $10,000 to a charity that's
for the year
going to change their life.
Yeah, they just, you know, these guys are just like, whoa, we can actually do, you know. And I mean, they do care packages for the guys deployed. One of the really other cool things they do is at Christmas, if active people can get leave, but they can't afford to come home, they get them plane tickets. You know, they get them out there. Christopher, you know the pre-party info. It's a wooden cask about a block and a half from where you're staying.
There you go.
Yeah, Wilson.
Yeah, come on.
Christopher Wilson.
Come on, Doc. You got it. Yeah, it's right there close. We got some judges. They're all rookies.
Yeah, let's hear these judges.
Yeah, we do our best to bring in new people that have never judged before, never competed before. We got Jess Reynolds from Pomeroy, Ohio. She's bonafide whiskerina. We all know that. She does a great job. Just good people. We got a freestyler that he might have won one or two competitions. You know, I think he might have put a couple of hairspray companies out of business by buying all their product and stuff. That's Joe Farrell. And then the only reason we got this guy is he was best in show. You know, and he's never competed hardly at all. And his name is Mark Barnes.
Never even heard of him.
Nah, that Detroit Murder City guys, you know. I mean, don't say Detroit while you're there because you got to yell dirty words and stuff.
They could just say "love you" since it's.
Well, we do this time with kids there.
Friendly event.
Yeah, it's now it's love you. And then we got the Siamese twins connected at the beards. You know, well, they're connected at the beards, but it's connected somewhere, and that's the Jasons, Jason Hall and Jason Seelan. If you're going to have one, you might as well have both of them.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, you know, and you know, of course, they own Man Viking, and they got Worlds coming. You know, up there in Pittsburgh.
Is it Monsters Ball coming up too?
Monsters Ball is the week after us,
but it's not in Pittsburgh this year.
No, sir. It's in Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah, I thought was odd. I mean,
yeah, it's 5 hours of my drive.
Yeah.
It probably less than that. Probably less than Aaron's for about 5 hours, but so we gotta. Yeah, I'll be up there for that one. There's great people. They're good guys. They're fun. Mad Vike. One of the great things about this community is we all work together. We don't care. If you're a Viking, if you're a nomad, if you're a mob, if you're a villain, if you're a sinner, it don't make any difference. We're all out there. The same with the companies. Honest Amish supports Gnarly Beard, who supports Mad Viking, who supports Mean Beard. Everybody gets along. We all just want to go out there and have fun and raise some money.
Oh, I think everyone just understands what the greater cause is, and that's why you if you did have a difference, you put it aside because there's no point in
that night. Any night of any competition, you're all friends.
Yeah,
that's it.
And like I said, there's a 4
except for Brad. Brad hates everyone.
Well, yeah, but Brad's goofy.
Speaking of Brad,
if you ain't got tacos, he might as well even have a show. He won't show if he ain't got any tacos.
Oh my gosh! What isn't Brad have a competition coming up next year?
He does the week after that.
Oh yeah, that's right, Circus Whiskers. But then we also have the 2024 Great American Beard and Mustache Championships. That's
right.
Going to be awesome. In Detroit.
Yeah, Brad's is the weekend after this one, so Correct. You'll go Nationals in Daytona, Florida on the 4th, and then Detroit is on the 11th.
Okay.
In, Detroit, Michigan. So
I got a week in between. I'm not going to the Nationals.
Oh, why not?
I got so much other crap going on.
Makes sense.
With Mom, we can't travel like we used to.
Understand.
And being retired, that fixed income, that social insecurity.
But you're best friends with the King of England, so I mean,
that's beside the point. I
I
was going to fly over because you're going there, aren't you? Aren't you going there?
Yeah, I leave in less than 48 hours.
Okay, yeah, I was going to fly over. He goes in a jet for me.
Okay,
but it's the same weekend as ours.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he called me. The World Jet was coming.
You're like, no, I can't make it. Go ahead and turn it around. I got to put on my event.
Yeah, he understood.
He did.
He's a pretty nice guy.
Well, I'll tell him you said hi when I get over there.
Would you do that? If you have high tea with him.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got that scheduled for.
I figured you would.
Noon on Friday.
And the door guy said to say hi.
You told him. You knew me. We were friends. He's like, I'll have you over. Him and Kamala will take care of it.
Well, Taxi Phil, I mean, we can go on and on about your amazing event, but I mean that's pretty much the moral of this story. Everybody just needs to go to Newport, Kentucky on the 14th. If you're not
the 7th,
the 7th.
Wrong date, idiot.
Whatever. There's 2 events going on. I got confused.
Dude, I understand. I mean, I sit there, look at my calendar this time of year, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it just gets busy up till the end of the year.
And when we first started doing our event at this date, that was the reason we did it. There wasn't much going on.
Man, look at it now.
Yeah. Well, when we first started doing this, there was 20 shows a year.
Yeah, I mean, you could always count on Pittsburgh having theirs around Halloween time, as well as Detroit. I mean, and then you guys, it was like this perfect, like you could just make a big circle for like literally.
They're all within 150, 200 miles of each other. Boom, we're there. And then Louisville, Louisville took over to January. For the Whisker, what is it?
Whisker Mania.
Whisker Mania.
Hopefully that one comes back sometime. It worked out great, but now it's just like, holy crap. And like Texas, like there's about Texas, they could have 20 shows in one weekend and not even be close to each other.
I know. Maybe I need to move back to Cleveland and get the Beards of the Old Northwest rolling back up again and get a competition going. Man.
That was a great group of people.
Was always a cool event as well. I mean, even before
when they were doing it in Mansfield, the prison was fantastic.
Even when they were just downtown Cleveland, that was
cool. I mean, all of them they did. I mean, Rocky and Rachel did a fantastic job.
I missed
that prison event. That thing was so freaking cool.
Oh, that was so cool. Oh, were you the year we all came into the chain gang?
Uh-huh.
We must have been 15 of us. We all come in chain together. And Randall Thomas used to be He was a retired prison guard. That's actually what he did.
And he knew exactly how to keep y'all in shape.
Yeah, he marched us in, and they were working on a chain gang as we came in. You know, that's back when we went hard, man. That's back when the Bears would show up and you go, oh shit, there's 20 of them here.
now you're all just old
and trying to 8 or 9 of us travel hard, you know, but we have a good time. But I appreciate you having me on, and thank you for taking your time and working me into your schedule. I know you guys are busy. And again, I'd like to thank Honest Amis for everything they do.
Yes, sir.
You know, not just us, everything they do. You guys rock it, Aaron. Thank you. Scott, you're all right.
I appreciate it. I mean, I need a little bit, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you're here and there, but I mean, Aaron, you and Natalie rock this thing.
Thank you very much. We try real hard, man.
And I'm really happy that she found somebody that's possible.
Oh my gosh, dude. That we still got that. Well,
yeah.
Well, yeah. She's Alan D. Eckert, man. It's looking up. I mean, it's not 100% yet, but it
never is.
It's far enough along that they're talking really positively. They said
that's beautiful, man.
He's
beautiful.
A compatible match. He's not a perfect match, but he's compatible.
Right. I mean, finding a perfect was going to be hard, but compatible work. You know,
compatible works for me.
You know, I mean, nobody wants my kidneys or livers. So trust me on that one. You know,
they probably had a rough life there.
Yeah, I always told folks, when I die, you want to take my lungs and scrape them. You're going to have a hell of a party, man. You know, but yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, and have a great night.
Yeah,
everybody come out next Saturday.
That's it. Yeah.
You know, love you all, man. Rock and roll.
Thanks, Phil.
As we say down south, peace, love, sex, and drugs.
Hell yeah.
All right, later.
Say taxi. Yeah, everybody, go up to Newport, Kentucky on October 7th up there this upcoming weekend. So go to Cincinnati. There you go.